All right, welcome back, everybody. I'm just doing some exploring here, and they have this gas meter. And so, what I've discovered is that when we look at the gas meter here, we can see that there's one, two, three, there's four types of gases that are in this chamber, right? And that's what I suspected. This is why they've changed the weight, right? We've changed the weight of the vehicle, which is probably why we're having all the issues that we are. Right. So what I did is I set up an air filter here to a pump. Right. That's the first thing I tried. I thought, okay, well maybe if I just allow the air to flow in and out of the sealed chambers, maybe that'll work. But it doesn't. So we have to figure out how to get the nitrogen and the right. You can see because when you breathe in oxygen, and when you breathe out carbon dioxide. So we need to figure out how to sort out the gases and that are inside this chamber. So there's no there's the gas meter, there's a gas relief valve, and there's these gas tanks. Relief valve for gases in a system. The valve allows gases to pass across the two-directional valve. So let's do this here. Let's do this, and then let's do this, and let's see. Oh, there's no way to filter it. Okay. We need a relief valve for gases in a system. It allows the gases to pass through a two. Okay, so here's what I'm thinking we have to do. We got to do something like that. And fluid out. Is this no. Right, so right now it's sucking in oxygen. Here, let's just spawn that. So there must be a filter. There must be a filter for the gases. And there's a lot of random noises. They've changed the noises on those components, so when I turned it on, I was like, what's that, right? There we go. So now if we look at the gas meter, we can see that it is allowing, we're trying to pump in all right. So let's see if we can reverse this here. Now it says that there is we have a gas relief valve and we have a liquid relief valve. A relief valve for gases in a system. Fluid A, fluid B, so it's just the same as. All right, and then now what I want to do is check out see if they change the filters. What was it? It was the we have a different type of port here. I think they got rid of the filters. That kind of. Right, because they used to have those oxygen filters or the gas filters, so you could filter the gases. I don't know where that is. I guess they've gotten rid of those. So now what do we do? Tank content, tank pressure. Oh, I see. Fluid type, air, oxygen, nitrogen, hydrogen. Okay, so if we made this nitrogen, and we erased this because we're pumping out here. Yeah, I think they kind of made a mistake with the atmosphere because now it's mixed, right? All the gases are mixed. It's not just oxygen, it's mixed. And I think, like I say, they're going to be putting out some updates for this anyways. I'm pretty sure this is part of the issues that we're having. So we have, yeah, that's the volume of here. And then within that volume, we have oxygen, nitrogen. This is going, but I don't know what it's see, we have the air filter here, but there's no way to you can't select it, right? You can't say, okay, just. That's what I'm looking for now. I'm looking for how do we filter the gases? So I think we're going to need this, a fluid port end. Let's see, we're probably going to need this on the jets, which is probably going to make the new jets work. So like I say, there's a fair amount of testing that's going to need to go on here. So sure, initially you get into the game, it's not working, you figure, why isn't it working? What's going on, right? And then you start diving in, seeing the new components, and seeing the changes. But what I see here is that we can't, like there used to be there used to be an air filter, but now see this is part of this is just another port, but you can't, or you can or you can't, let's see, no you can't select it, right? You can't filter. So we have the slurry filter, we have the air filter, and then we have the gas relief valve and the liquid relief valve. Okay. But this isn't for this system, right? These two valves are for the space system. So I'm just trying to figure out that is the buoyancy problem that we're having, right? So we have to get rid of the additional. See, when they added oxygen and all that kind of stuff, right? The different gases, they have mass. So now what's happened is we have to rescale all of our builds to incorporate the additional mass of the oxygen and the other gases that are in all these voided spaces, right? Every single one of these spaces is now full of gas, and that gas has weight. So now what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to figure out how do I design a system And this system will have to be on every build, doesn't matter what it is, spaceship, ocean ship, that filters out that gas, right? Like I don't know, I'm not sure. They should have made the gases weightless. I know it's kind of silly, but it would have solved a big it would have solved a lot of problems here. And if they gave us a filter for the gases, right, which we don't have. We have this, a gas relief valve. So I'm just looking to see if there's any other components, unless we need the physics flutter. Hmm. Yeah. Yeah, these tanks spawn. They'll spawn full. But we don't want them to be full. We want them to be empty. So I guess the only thing I can think of is I can't get probably going to need one of these. Once we get the oxygen, then we can pump oxygen throughout the system. But then I don't know, we can't filter the air. Yeah, because we can't filter the air, what are we supposed to do? Yeah, all right. It's just another quick update there. I'm just going through components and just trying to see if there's anything. I know they're going to have to put out a couple of updates. So I'm just trying to see if there's anything we can do to find a workaround. If I find a workaround, I will make a video about it and let you know. Thanks again. That's just a quick update. Enjoy your day.